at us and our
Hey, so,
faces.
like I was saying, I mean, the only time we ever get to really do this is when someone has a birthday, which happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy
Stick
birthday.
your nose in
shampoo.
Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday to
to
you.
many more.
And many more.
Guess
Thank
whose
you for
birthday
that
it is
birthday,
today?
Yes,
Surge.
it's Rachel's. It's Rachel's
Third.
birthday.
That's correct. We're not sure. Somebody in the world is having a birthday.
Someone's birthday
Yeah.
somewhere.
Someone's.
We don't know anyone who's having a birthday today.
I actually did not know it was Mary's birthday because she must have set her Facebook to not tell anyone it's her birthday.
Nope,
Yes,
it's definitely on our
because-
Facebook.
Oh, no, it's on her
Well,
Facebook. But
oh,
I
I
knew
thought I had
because
set
you
it
mentioned
up,
that.
Brian.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do the same. I just don't. I don't
I-
like bringing mine up.
didn't
So
mention
it's
on
like
our
if you
Facebook
see it
at
on
all.
Facebook, you see it on Facebook. If you don't, I don't care.
I had
Because
a
I've no
Hey.
business being angry at people forgetting because I forget everyone's birthday all of the
Same.
time. So
same. I rely
Same.
on Facebook for it, and I remember you mentioning everyone who's cool's birthday is in September. So I'm like, well, hers is coming up, so I better have a quick peek.
Well, the Queen died on my birthday, so you know there's that.
I mean, there's been other tragedies
Rachel,
in your.
what
no,
you
wait, no, that's not.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
of course, the Queen died. You killed the Queen. I also wasn't going to
Yeah.
mention this because I don't want to divide the person in chat.
divide the person in chat. Oh no.
Well, we have at
Please
least
don't
one
divide
viewer.
me.
This can
That's
I got
happen.
very
already
mixed feelings about the whole thing.
Yeah, this can happen, can't it?
Yeah, it was weird. I'm not going to go into that. We can talk about that on the chat stream, but also I don't really want to talk about that. I'll tell you one thing. My Facebook is divided.
I was on Twitter, and people can be so cruel.
I will admit to
Is
having
that just in
made some
general or
jokes
just about what's
it.
happening with the Queen, Rach?
Pardon?
Is that just in general or just what's happening with the Queen?
Well,
Just
in
people-
general, yes, but just
Yeah.
happening with the Queen, yes.
I was going to say, it's just people
I
in
mean,
general.
like an
on
old
Twitter.
lady's just died, guys. Get
Yeah,
it
well,
together. Be nice.
The trouble for me was I started
Well,
at the end of like someone's family members died, okay. And then gradually, as every piece of bullshit came in, I was like, more and more, fucking no.
Politics.
No, fuck you. Fuck you.
I
Well, I
will
found-
not
Yeah,
talk
like,
about
she's not-
politics
she's
in
not
this
even had a
stream. That's
funeral
for
yet either.
50s.
She's not even
Anyway.
had a funeral.
But we're not going into it because we'll
Yeah,
be
yeah,
here for the next
'cause,
40
yeah.
minutes, right? And we'll be like, we'll all make similar points of
Here's a sheep.
There's a sheep. There's an interesting sheep.
A,
Look at the
a
pretty sheep.
peaceful sheep.
What the
Everyone
sheep
pet
is.
the sheep. Good.
That reminds me of all the
There we
sheeple.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Listen,
So,
sheeple.
Here's a mushroom.
Pardon me.
Was there a
Wait,
large
are we
bird
streaming?
there?
Because I just
Yes.
burped really loud.
Yes, Laura Bailey. We are aware of what you've done. She done that in a stream I was watching recently. On another
Wait,
show that
did I
doesn't
seriously
exist.
just... Oh my god, I did.
What did
Yep.
I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
Yep, there we go. Hello, beautiful Sally. Hello, beautiful Jim. Hello, beautiful Zach. 7
Wait a minute.
viewers. We are 5 of them.
How is half our players on the chat but not in the game?
Well,
Excuse me.
Who's in the chat?
Can we-
That's not.
Can we just edit that bit out wherever? Please.
No, we can't edit
No.
these things. We will clip it. Oh, we can clip her burping, Minnie.
yeah.
Her burping.
Please
that-
don't,
that
because
can be
I...
done. I didn't even
Please,
notice
please
it, but
don't.
it can be done.
I did notice it 'cause
Oh,
I looked around to see what large animal had burped very loudly and then realised it was tiny Rachel that done it.
I just remembered I'm not
Well,
working
sometimes-
tomorrow. It means I can get beer.
Oh.
Scott's gonna
Watch it,
get off
watch
now.
I've talked about my
Right,
burp
he's
so
off,
much
he's
and you
off.
won't be able to hear it at all.
Anyway, okay, right. Anyway, welcome to Sanity Check Gaming and Monday's episode of Mutant Year Zero.
Holy fuck, we're live.
We are live,
Right.
so
Oh,
stop giving nonsense. So, yes, as always, I am joined by my core players, and you will notice with one exception, young Logan cannot be with us tonight. He is not going to be here. He may or may not be here in future. We will decide. We've not fell out with him. He's still a very good friend. but he's busy. He's a busy boy. These things happen.
Logan's the best.
I'm going to go as far as the best. He's all right.
What?
Okay, Richard's no.
I'm not the
Anyway, I will introduce.
I'm the best.
best. Right.
I mean,
I'm not.
to be fair, as we become more and more famous,
Okay,
obviously, because
Mary's
we're
the
on a
best.
straight
It's
rocket
my
to the top,
birthday.
we will find out who's the best.
Piper,
No, Mary's
you
the best
can't.
because it's her birthday.
Wait, do we have to fight?
Piper, you cannot say that your game's better without having played in both games.
Yes. Oh, that means me and Scott are the only two that can.
Well,
think
what
of-
I can say
I
in
love
terms
both
of
my
views,
D-
Richard
But my
is,
my
Hang on,
They
which
are-
way around are we?
is winning because he gets the most
but
views
I
every
love
week.
all my DMs,
Wait.
GMs, and storytellers equally.
Look, we all bring
Richard
different
is
things to
the
the table.
best DM. You are the best GM, and Gordon is the best storyteller.
Ah,
That's fantastic, Scott.
Yes.
that worked for me. Oh, Alex, what are you waving at me? Oh,
And I am perfectly
I love
average
you.
at
All you guys
everything
for
else.
different reasons.
Alex came and gave me a UK. Other chocolate bars are available, and Jake means other mental-based sweeties are available.
You've got a good kid.
Yeah, I'm also. He's very aware that I am on a little bit of a diet right now because I've got a Comic Con to go to.
Wait, do you have a good kid?
Ah, He's
And
doing
I
it
put
on
on the
purpose.
Spider-Man costume, and I felt a little bit tubby. So
Well,
he's like
I
I
tasting
have
out
seen
back.
your workouts, Sam, so you'll maybe not be tubby by the time you get your.
No, listen, Lee, we both know, right, being guys who work out, that's not how working out works. You're not doing that
These
in
get
2
bigger.
weeks.
That gets
Yeah,
bigger.
you're not doing
This
that in
is
2 weeks.
exactly the same.
Yes,
We
that's
need
not
to
happening in 2 weeks. We know
If
this.
he, I was going to say if he dropped his water weight,
We
it
need
may
to
only
I
be
am
water
not
weight.
going to sugarcoat this, Lee.
Right, guys, mutant, 10 past 8.
We
Right,
need to stream.
we need to stream. Game. That is for the chat sessions. Right, so anyway, Mutant. Welcome to Mutant. We have our 4 players with us today. First of all, introducing herself as Mary. Mary, what would you like to say about your character?
My character has teeth.
All
Right.
over her body.
No,
Terrifying.
she does though have, which I don't know if it has been mentioned before, but I did write it down. Little tiny like scales that come off like moth dust all over the place.
That's creepy but cool.
Pretty sure this is fucking you.
I wrote it down, so it's not new.
Wow.
It's maybe not new to Mary, new to everyone else.
It's been
including you.
official,
Yeah.
but just
Yeah. I mean, look, these things you don't mention about your characters. They're onions. You're peeling back layer after layer after layer. Our character is Grey. Grey is a gearhead. Grey recently came into ownership of something that Grey is very impressed with.
Yes.
She now has a tractor.
oh yeah.
It makes a loud, thunderous
Grey.
noise, which we'll come back to in a moment. Rashad, your character is called Ulf. What would you like to say about Ulf?
He is Ulf, and he is, as usual, the glue that holds this group together because he is just simply a grunt, nothing more, nothing less. And he will
this
be
moment.
talking in a deeper voice than usual because I lost my voice I'm starting to lose my voice just for all the straining I'm doing with all my talking and all my wrestling and all my talking.
Yeah, you'll have lost your voice during the wrestling.
Mhm.
Well, that is a time thing. We'll talk about that in our chat sessions, not tonight. You can hear all about it. I went to it as well. Rachel, what would you like to say about your character who's called Flair and is a stalker?
Yes, she is called Flair. Well, you basically just said it for me.
Name two interesting things about Flair.
She has white
Easy,
eyes,
isn't it?
which happened in game because she did something, but it turned out to be a kind of cool little mutation thing. And she also has red boots, which we found in game as well, and they are cool. They do look exactly the same as a branded pair of certain shoes. I'm
Some
not
kind
going to
of
say the name.
Professor Morton or something.
Yeah, something like that.
One thing I'll say is if you wish to see what Flair looks like, if you go to Sanity Check Gaming Instagram, the picture was posted by me today. But it was made by the wonderful, I keep going to point to Mary, who's
Murray.
near to me, but Mary is down
Where's she
there
on here?
on the stream. Mary
That way.
Fluffgar, she made a picture of Flair, and I actually forgot she had white eyes, and I wondered when I looked at the picture why she had white eyes,
Damn
but
it,
that was
it's
a thing
this
that
way.
happened.
Also on Facebook
We
as
will
far as I
have it
see.
up on streams once everybody's character's complete. We'll have each is like next to her
You will do the thing.
videos.
Scott has got a character called Bogart, he dears lovely. Nope. Try again. He loves dearly. Scott, is there anything you'd like to say about your character who's currently? Well, I'm not going to say. What would you like to say about your character? Chronicles suck.
Yeah. I was reading
Right.
the rules behind Chroniclers, and they seem a bit broken in the bad way. But I played it for RP purposes, and he's had tons of mutations because I've been spamming my powers. And he's got thousands of eyes, all human eyes. There, like little tiny eyes.
I thought there were
One's
flies.
covered in teeth. One's
Some
covered
of
in
them are
eyes. It's
pussy.
horrifying.
Some of them are.
Oh,
Luckily, he wears goggles, so he only mildly disgusts everyone else. And he does have some nice perfume to make him smell nice. So
He does indeed.
Yes.
everyone.
Which is a real shame that he's currently lying unconscious, because it would make his manipulate rolls ridiculously high.
It's infamously easy to talk yourself out of a gunfight.
Well, if you read the mechanics of Mutant, they actually encourage you to try to talk. The actual
Talk before.
no, that's literally the rules say if you're getting an upper hand, then you can be like, everybody drop it, and then it's just a matter of some rules.
Unfortunately, I'm unconscious and I'm there.
Yeah. Someone's got to grab the perfume, fling it all over themselves. Sorry, I do apologise.
I would be very good at stopping the fight, but no, in fact, I wouldn't, because as soon as I use my power, everybody would know and want to shoot me.
Yeah, so anyway, yes, so that may or may not happen. I'm not going to be that brutal because I do enjoy playing the game with you. Okay, now, has Alex brought me more treasure? No, okay, it just keeps coming in. And... Oh, you get your
pardon me.
tablet? So anyway, so last week, who would like to recap what happened last week, if anyone remembers?
lots and lots of things. Murray
Um,
found a tractor.
Find a boomstick.
You did find the boomstick.
Yes.
We met a guy
yeah.
who filtered water.
You did. You met Stu, who has varieties of flavours of water, and you told him the location of the ark,
Including
and he
stew
in turn...
water.
He did.
Yep.
I was rewatching the stream, and that's about that popped up, and she was like, that is a very funny thing I said. Oh, thank you, Alex. Yeah, so you met Stu, who I think I might bring back, because he was quite fun. He's probably going to turn up again. He also mentioned a old man who lived in the zone with a couple of little ones.
I
but
think we came across.
Well, I don't know. Perhaps you have, perhaps you haven't.
Hmm.
They've not. I've not written them yet, mate. I have a very clear picture of what's going to happen with them. Because that's actually one of the first side missions that I thought of when I was thinking of the campaign. But I won't go into it. I'm very excited.
I'm assuming we've already met them, because I was assuming that they're dead and we were in the barn with our house there.
The body that you found was long desiccated.
Right. That makes sense. Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, to be fair, you did find the diary, which went more into detail, but you very respectfully put it back, which I appreciated, even though I'd wrote like a load of stuff in there. But whatever, it's fine. Part of this.
We do like to ruin your fun.
I spent 4 hours writing pages of diary entries, and you're like, "Oh, that's sad. See ya."
Getting into the hairs.
How cool's that? I'm like, "Oh, that's
Getting into the headspace of the character. Feeling depressed afterwards for 5 hours.
To be fair, emotional damage is like, yes, emotional damage for them. So yes, you found that. You met Stu, you explored the ruins of the country supplies warehouse. You found a cell, which you did not take apart and take with you, but it's still sitting where you left it. You found alcohol to power it, and you now currently have a vehicle capable of towing the tractor trailer. You still have your 4 companions with you, some grunts and 2 stalkers. However, 3 of you went ahead to scout the area, and you came across an abandoned garage. Everything's abandoned, the wasteland, but however, this had some people trying to get into it. People that you didn't recognise, but you had heard lots about. Bikers. You don't know their true name.